always supporting Padron cigars. I've said it many times. I said it here a couple of years ago. Of the the deep respect that I have for you, for the entire group that runs Tobacco Plaza. You were one of the first stores to believe and buy Padron cigars, and I'll never forget that. So I always try to take care of you. I appreciate that. So here we are, 50 years. It's been an interesting road for all of us at Padron Cigars. I was talking to Danny on the way over here about, we just celebrated our 50th anniversary in Miami. We had a big party, and my father, who is 88 years old, was thank you, he's doing well. My father was in great spirits. He went to the party. He received a proclamation from the city of Miami, and for all of us, it was a very important occasion. For many reasons, but more than anything, it's because people have acknowledged my father for the work that he's done, for the company that he's created, for the family that he's put together. That we're fortunate enough that we're all healthy, that we all work in the business, and like I've said before, in our family business, there's one chief and a lot of Indians, and there's no question of who the chief is. So, it's something that for me is very important. He's entrusted in me the keys to the car to take this thing forward, and I've said to him and I've said to everyone in my family that this company has been founded on certain principles, mainly things that we've learned from my father, humility, which is something that he always tells us that for him is very important, that we maintain our roots, we understand where we came from, and we never forget that. He's also told me to always be grateful. There are many people that helped him along the way, and he's never forgotten them, even after achieving success. He still supports them in many ways, that he has paid back the favors that were done for him many, many years ago when he didn't have any money. And he's paid that back 1,000 times, and he'll never stop paying it back, simply because he's grateful for the help that he received when he didn't have the resources to do certain things, and people helped him. So there's a lot of lessons that we've learned from my father, and I think that when we talk about Padron cigars, and I speak to many of you, we talk about the consistency of the product, we talk about the quality of the product. But all of those things happen because of that philosophy that my dad has. He's always treated people with respect. Our employees love him. They work hard for us. They understand our philosophy. We're fair with them, and they take a lot of pride in what they do. And there's no question in my mind that Danny asked me a question on the way driving up from the city, and he says, a lot of manufacturers have access to tobacco, and they have resources to do, but only one company produces the quality product like you do as consistently. I say, Danny, that's not, he's asking me the question. I'm like, that's not an easy question to answer. There's a lot of factors that go into making a great cigar. And, certainly, having great tobacco and all those things, but there's a human factor involved, which is the big variable that, unfortunately, as time goes on, it becomes more and more difficult to have knowledgeable people that know about what it takes to make a great cigar. And that's where we've been very fortunate, that we've cultivated an environment within our company that people stay with us. They come to work and they're there, they don't leave. We have very little turnover. Most of the people that run, all the managers that we have been with us for over 25 years. There's people that started with my father back in 1970 in Nicaragua. They still work with us today. So there's a lot of lessons to be learned, I think, for me, as someone who is inheriting a very important job, and that's to maintain the legacy and that my father has put forth in front of us. And I think that I perfectly understand the responsibility that I have, not only to my family, but also to you, all of you that always buy our cigars and have been very loyal to us. I can assure you that that loyalty goes both ways, and I will never forget where we came from, and will make certain that we continue and to run this company how it's been run for 50 years. So thank you all for being here tonight. There's a few things that we've done for the 50th anniversary. One of the cigars that we produce is the Family Reserve, which is in the boxes that you received when you came in. That's part of the Family Reserve series. All the tobacco is aged for 10 years. I would say it's not a full-bodied cigar. I mean, it is a full-bodied cigar, but not along the lines of some of the other cigars that we make. We were trying to make something that was as balanced as possible, but just an elegant cigar. So that's how that came about. And then we've got this humidor that we brought to show you. And I want to tell you a little bit about that, because it's something that we've been thinking, we've been planning this for a long time. And now the humidors are going to be coming out in December. And basically how it's going to work is we're making 1,000 humidors, and each one is numbered, and the cigars within the humidor are also numbered. So if you purchase, for example, box number 1 will have cigars 1 through 50. Number 2 will have 51 to 100, and so on, and to 1,000. So a few things that are different about this project is that the people who purchase this humidor are also going to have the right to refill the humidor for 5 years. So every year we will release a new production of cigars of the 50th of that cigar that's in there, and that will be made available to the owners of the boxes. So, there's a lot of things that are pretty interesting about it. I'm very happy with the cigar. We've worked on it for a long time. It's a 52 ring by 6.5. So again, it's something that we've worked very hard on, and we're very proud of it. So I hope that we'll see when they come out. You guys can get a chance to take a look at them and see what you think. But anyway, thank you for being here tonight. I'm gonna try and go around and say hello to everybody, but if I don't get a chance to, thank you again. I hope you enjoy the cigars.
What do you mean?